essentially we've come to this island called Hava, but we don't have a plan. We're just wandering around. It's really hot.
I'm impressed by the aesthetics.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I find really appealing when I come to places like this. For example, I look ahead, it's just like nice mountain, cavey looking like boats,
Mm-hmm.
and nice blue water.
Yeah.
So that aesthetics wise, it's a 10 out.
Any pictures? Day 6. We're in day 6 now. We're pretty lucky in the sense that we have access to a discounted prices with hotels through a friend. So we get to enjoy some of the nicer things. But I realized because I started work recently, you know, of course with the documenting the daily grind of the 9 to 5. Trying to escape the 9 to 5, you must first learn to conquer it, and I was getting so well tuned in the routine. Of course I booked this holiday like 6 months ago. I didn't expect to even quit my old job and then go into sales and go into a new job, so I didn't plan for any of this to even happen like this. But because I've only been 1 month in sales and my new job, trying to put my foot in the right direction, to build on a routine and stuff, I felt like I was getting into a group of things, and suddenly this came in the way, where more so a holiday, I just feel like it's like once you're fully, in a role for several months, and you just kind of use it as just an escape, kind of like a break kind of thing. Whereas this is not really that. If anything, this is kind of disrupting the flow or the build up. I'm happy that it was just in the beginning where I haven't actually started my role fully because I was training, but now I'm going to be jumping into the role as soon as I get back. The timing's not too bad, but I do miss getting stuck in for work. Because actually, I'm not gonna lie, this is really weird for me to say, but being on holiday is great, but I miss the mundane tasks that I do every single day. Going to bed at a reasonable time at 10 p.m, waking up at 6 a.m, getting on the train, going into work, saying hello to my colleagues, getting my work done, coming home, going to the gym, and repeating it again and again, making YouTube videos after work, stuff like that. Here, it's the complete opposite over the last, 6 days, where it's like I would pretty much average about 4 hours of sleep, been having nice meals, enjoying the views, the scenery, the country, Croatia, and also, enjoying being young as well, going on different parties. Not something I normally do, but it's weird. I actually feel like I want to go back to my routine, like ASAP. And I think the 3-4 days in, it was like the max for me. And then after that, I feel like I need to get work done. I feel like I'm getting further away from my goals if I continue. Now, of course, I've only got one more day, which is tomorrow left, and I'll be flying back and then starting my work. And I'm actually looking so forward to that. And one of the things is when I come back from holidays, I just feel like an instant boost of motivation. The reasons is I just came back from dinner and we went to this really nice restaurant. It was in the middle of a forest. I had some nice steak. I never have steak, by the way. There was music. It was just such a nice ambience about the place as well. And even today when we went to a small island and there were people on yachts and stuff. We were walking past them. And I'm wondering, listen, like, there are people that are able to afford these luxury, huge yachts. They must have put in a lot of hard work to get there, right? So if anything, like, witnessing it firsthand, right, going on holiday, seeing that, like, literally firsthand, witnessing other people's, like, successes, just motivates me even more. I'm not a materialistic person at all, but what I'm inspired by, cool, this person's able to afford this yacht, and I googled the yacht's price. It came up to like hundreds of thousands, if not millions, and I'm like, how could someone afford to do that? I can't comprehend that right now. I get my monthly paycheck. It is extremely far from that, let's just say, but I'm just wondering, like, how could someone afford that? They clearly had a strategy, they had a good network, and they worked very, very hard. So if anything, coming out of this experience just genuinely motivates me to just work even harder. I know that what I'm doing at the moment, my routine, my mundane tasks, actually at the end of things, it all works out for the best. And coming here, like looking at it firsthand, seeing these people, it kind of motivates me. And I wouldn't say I do this just for obviously those luxury things at all. I don't believe in like that. But what I do think is that they are perks of just your hard work. They're just little small byproducts. Like if you view it as a game, you are on this journey. You have to be focused solely on the mission of day in, day out. You progress. You do hard work. You then be critical of yourselves and reevaluate. Just talk to yourself, or just write things down in a notepad, which I've been doing. Is cool. Like I've been doing this well. I've been writing this many emails. My response rate for my... I'm linking this back to sales, by the way. I've sent 100 emails today. I've gotten about 3 people respond back positively. Cool. How do I make that 3 people response rate higher? How do I make it 4 or 5? Do I change the way I write the email? Cool. Let me consult this with my managers. Let me consult this with my peers who are doing really well. Ask them for advice, and they might spot something. Actually, deal. Change this, change this, change this. I redo it. 100 more people. Boom. That's 4% conversion rate, 5%. And just the small things. Like if you do that every single time, be critical and self-evaluate. Again, it compounds. And then eventually you're going to find formulas or systems or frameworks that just work. And then once you find those frameworks, boom, just go hammering. Got some live music playing. I'm just literally on the balcony of my hotel. And I just thought about this, I'm so motivated now just to go back home. And I feel like as nice as this all is, and I'm not taking anything for granted at all. I think 2 years ago me would not have thought of like this, would definitely not be thinking I just want to go home to start my work. Like I just genuinely would not be thinking about this. I kind of wish I brought my laptop with me. I know that sounds crazy, but I actually wish I did, because then I could do some work. I've been doing a few things here and there, on my phone, but it's a bit difficult. But I just thought I'd just update how the day went.